The shocking truth behind Troy's destruction, myth versus reality. For centuries, the world has believed that Troy fell to Greek trickery, the legendary Trojan Horse. But what if history has been hiding the truth? Could Troy's destruction have been far more complex than Homer's epic tale? Today, we uncover the real reasons behind the fall of Troy. Cut to visuals of the Iliad manuscript, followed by shots of Troy's archaeological site. Show battle reenactment animations, Mycenaean warriors, and burned ruins. Archaeologists have uncovered layers of destruction at Troy, dated around 1200 BCE. Signs of a violent conflict, arrowheads, slingshots, and fire damage suggest an intense battle. Was Troy actually conquered in a brutal Mycenaean raid rather than a decade-long siege? The Iliad paints a picture of a prolonged siege, but archaeology tells a different story. Perhaps the siege was shorter, more intense, and ultimately more devastating than the epic suggests. The evidence of fire is undeniable. Could the Trojan Horse be a later embellishment, a way to romanticize a brutal conquest? The reality of ancient warfare was often far less glamorous than the legends. The truth may lie in the charred remains. Map animation of the Dardanelles, highlighting trade routes. Troy was more than a legendary city, it was a gateway to immense wealth. Positioned along key trade routes, it controlled access to the Black Sea. Could its destruction have been a calculated move to seize economic dominance? The Dardanelles Strait was a choke point for trade. Controlling this passage meant controlling the flow of goods and wealth. Mycenaean Greece may have coveted this strategic location. Eliminating Troy would have opened up new trade opportunities for the Mycenaeans. It would have allowed them to bypass Troy's tariffs and control the lucrative Black Sea trade. Economic motives are often powerful drivers of conflict. Visuals of ancient earthquakes, shifting fault lines, and structural collapses. Some layers of Troy's ruins show signs of earthquake damage. Could a devastating tremor have weakened the city, making it vulnerable to invasion? The region around Troy is seismically active. Earthquakes were a common occurrence in ancient times. A major earthquake could have severely damaged Troy's fortifications. A weakened city would have been an easier target for invaders. The Mycenaeans may have seized the opportunity to attack after a natural disaster. Nature and war could have conspired to bring down Troy. Was Troy's fall an inside job? Political instability, civil unrest, and economic decline could have made it an easy target for opportunistic enemies. Internal divisions can weaken even the strongest city. A divided Troy would have been vulnerable to external threats. Perhaps there were factions within Troy that were willing to betray the city. Economic hardship could have fueled discontent and rebellion. A weakened and divided Troy would have been ripe for conquest. The seeds of destruction may have been sown from within. Visuals of ships landing, warriors attacking coastal cities, and chaos across the Mediterranean. The Sea Peoples, an enigmatic force that ravaged the Bronze Age world around 1200 BCE. Did these warriors contribute to Troy's destruction, just as they did with other great cities of the time? The Sea Peoples were a powerful and destructive force. They attacked and destroyed many cities in the Mediterranean. Their arrival coincided with the decline of the Bronze Age civilizations. Could the Sea Peoples have attacked Troy as part of their wider campaign of destruction? Their involvement could explain the sudden and violent end of Troy via. The Sea Peoples remain a mysterious and compelling factor. Montage of all theories, leading to a final conclusion. The fall of Troy is no simple story. While war played a role, economic ambitions, natural disasters, and mysterious invaders all could have contributed to its downfall. The truth may be more astonishing than the myth itself. The Trojan Horse may be a romanticized version of a more complex reality. The truth likely involves a combination of factors. The fall of Troy is a reminder that history is rarely simple. The archaeological evidence suggests a violent end, but the exact causes remain debated. The legend of Troy continues to fascinate and inspire. The mystery of Troy's destruction endures. Final scene, a sweeping shot of modern-day Troy with a deep-voiced conclusion. What do you think? Was Troy's fall truly a result of Greek deception, or was there more at play? Comment below. Show the Turkish Odyssey logo with a YouTube subscribe button. If you love unraveling history's biggest mysteries, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the Turkish Odyssey. And don't miss our next episode, where we dive into another legendary site.